talk about mangoes in Southern California. It's a totally different world. Another universe compared to Florida or any other places that grow mangoes. SoCal is different. Hey, Mr. Trees. Mangoes, Southern California, they grow so slow. So slow. This is like an 8-year-old Glen tree. It's beautiful. About 7.5, 8 feet tall, 6, 7 feet wide. It's always got mangoes on it the last few seasons. It's a great tree. Super underrated. Excellent old variety, classic with some coconut tones and some citrus and excellent, fiberless flesh. It's a phenomenal fruit. Just kind of fell out of favor for some of the new school stuff that's come out, like the orange sherbets and coconut creams and all that other stuff. So, but this is an underrated, durable, disease-resistant type tree that seems to do its thing, especially here in SoCal. It's a great one to pick. But they grow so slow. In Florida, they would never want to plant like a Valencia Pride, which is right over here. Here, let's go take a look. Valencia Prides would grow 50, 60 feet in record time and be hyper vigorous, and they'd have to prune it all the time, and everybody complains about it. But here, with our cooler nights and our temperatures, all it wants to do is flower. It just flowers and flowers and flowers, and at night it gets cool and I'm gonna flower. And so it's slow growing. And here's fruit set on it, the whole deal. It's a very slow growing tree. This is like a 5-year-old tree planted, and it's so slow growing. It's healthy and green and does its thing every year, but it just takes a long time and always wants to fruit and flower. So here we need the most hyper aggressive, super vigorous varieties that are going to withstand a little bit of cold and are going to outpace with their growth habit and use our summers wisely, because most of the current varieties just grow too slow because they live in more of a tropical environment and they're used to a certain thing. But here's a different universe, I swear to God. So we've got this old seedling tree with multiple grafts on it. This is like a 7, maybe even a 10-year-old tree. It's got quite a big trunk, but it's a shorty. Always flushes up. This is I think the second year it set a bunch of fruit. Last year, squirrels got the fruit. This year, we've got a lot of fruit set on it. All the way back, there's a bunch of them. So we'll net this thing up and protect it a little bit this year, see if we can taste it, figure out if this is of any value. Kind of a cool, weird new variety, perhaps. We'll see. And it's also got a few grafts on here. This is a Sugar Rush graft here, and this one's getting ready. Yeah, just a couple buds are busting out of here. All the way down the line there's a bunch of different buds getting ready to set to emerge. There is a coconut cream seedling. Planted a coconut cream seed, popped it, took off one of the branches and grafted it onto the top of this tree, so it gets all the hormonal dominance to that top piece there. And hopefully, because this is in production mode, it can send the right hormones to that area and hopefully help that seedling fruit sooner, so I can taste it and figure out if it's any good, if it's delicious. Possible new variety there as well. We'll figure it out. But that's a nice healthy graft that is taken and starting to grow, which is nice. There's a Timoteo graft over here on this side that's taken and getting ready to push growth as well. So this seedling, if it's no good, we'll just graft a whole bunch of other things onto here and make a multi-graft mango tree. We'll see how many we can get on here. If this fruit turns out to be really tasty, then we'll see how tasty it really is, and that'll determine what I end up doing with this tree at hand. But it grows so slow. So if you're planting a mango tree, you're not going to want to get a teeny tiny little mango tree unless you have to. You're going to want to get something a little bit bigger if you can. Pay the extra money, because it's going to be a long time coming for you to see some real value out of that tree, like that Glen over there is starting to put on. So it's one of those things where here it's different. And some people in Florida also say mangoes don't need water. Well, they absolutely don't need water in Florida. It's really humid. It rains a lot during the summer. Their water table is really, really shallow. Here, Southern California, most of our water table is 1,000 foot or more, and there is no humidity. It doesn't rain in the summer. It's blisteringly hot and dry. It's a desert for the most part, even in the coastal, it's a coastal desert. So here they absolutely need water. So don't plant your mango trees with Florida information saying, oh, they don't need water, when here they absolutely need water. They'll need water a couple times a week if you actually want them to grow in most cases. You know, sometimes once a week, depending on your mulch status. There's variables, but it's gonna be multiple times a month. They're gonna need some water. So it's another difference between here and there. It's things you need to consider and go into before you dive into the mango world. But here in the next month or two, we'll have some Glens ready. Valencia Prides won't be ready until this fall, November-ish, somewhere in there maybe. We got some Golden Ladies in the back. We got a couple Alfonsos in the back, Pina Colada in the back. Orange Sherbet's not producing this year, but it's back there doing well. We got a Nam Dak Mai, a couple little things. So mangoes can be grown here for sure, without question. They also need winter protection, and I'll go into a video in depth on how to cover them properly and protect them, and do the best you can with what you have while they're young, so that you don't stun them out with a winter cold. Temperatures drop into the low 40s, you know, high 30s. That's cover time. So if you're not doing that, then your mangoes are also stunting out and not growing even, they're growing even slower, if at all, because they get pissed off in the winter. So that's something you also need to know here where it gets colder. They need some winter protection, and there's various things to do that. So look forward to making that video. But mangoes in SoCal, definitely different. Mr. Trees, out.